Hi, I'm Elena.
And I'm Tyler. And this is our heartfelt adventure. We just got done selling 90% of our stuff, moving the rest so graciously into my wife's parents' house. Truckload after truckload.
It's way more than we thought.
Yeah, it was a lot. Everything. We bought a travel trailer. We're going to be traveling the country. We're following I-10 first. We have that mapped out. So, who we are and how we got to this point.
So we've been married for a
Long
year.
time.
We have not. A year and 11 months. We were renting a house and our lease was about to come to an end. So we were trying to decide what our next move was going to be, if we were going to stay in the house or purchase a house, or kind of what area we wanted to be in, and all of that kind of stuff, what our direction was really going to be. So we were throwing around a lot of ideas, talked some more about it, and we decided that why not just try traveling for a little while.
And after 3-4 months of research, here we are.
Yes.
Research and getting everything in order.
So we purchased it. We purchased our travel trailer
a month ago, exactly.
We have been living in it for just a few days. I think we're on day 4 now, currently. So we're still super brand new. We have a lot to learn. We know nothing other than we did a lot of research, but
we'll be fine.
No. I mean, we'll be fine, but we still have a lot to learn and a lot to experience. We are a young married couple. I was an EMT and
advanced EMT.
I haven't worked in a few years because now I have heart failure due to chemotherapy that I received as a child from AML leukemia. So, last year, this time, I was being evaluated for the transplant list, and then in January, I was actually officially put on the transplant list, the heart transplant list. And I was also put on an IV medication that was continuous for, like 24/7. So I had a PICC line put in. One of our determining factors was we knew that there was a window of time before I will receive a heart, I have to get worse. So we knew I'm kind of in this window of still being
able to travel,
physically able to travel and enjoy the experiences. So we decided now was the time to go, and we should probably do it big, because if I were to get a transplant, it ties you to that hospital, and you can transfer, but it's harder.
It's a long road to recovery too.
Yeah, and the first year you have to be close by to your team. You have so many follow-ups. So if we were going to travel, now would be the time.
So I'm Tyler. I'm an ER nurse and an EMT. I was an Army medic prior to that. I took a step back from my nursing job a few months ago. Just my mental health was kind of declining, and kept my ambulance job. And then last week, I actually took a step away from my ambulance job too. Now I'm using my GI Bill to do my master's degree in counseling. So I can eventually, counsel veterans and first responders and stuff. And I think both of us, the past couple years, has really struggled with mental health. beginning of our marriage was not easy because of our own issues that we had independent of each other. And nursing and EMS kind of compounded that. And I just got to the point to where I was fine until I wasn't, and we needed to make a big change. I was working 2 jobs, almost full time, at both jobs for a while, and I just got tired. It's been a long life, and we both have done a lot, seen a lot, and we're ready to have some good, which we have a lot of good. We've had a lot of good this year. We were you were an Angel Ride recipient, which is a big fundraiser they do every year for a person or family, oftentimes with medical issues and stuff like that. And some of our friends put us in for it. We're very thankful for that, for the friend that put us in and all those involved. They gave us opportunity to have the financial means to both take time off and kind of travel and
to do this. I mean, 100%, we couldn't have.
Oh yeah, there's no way. So
we couldn't have done this.
And then one of my friends too, that Steven, did a cornhole tournament as well that raised another $6,000 on top of what the Angel Ride did, which was it's just been incredible. We're at the point to where we both were. It's in a point of past at very, very low places, and then to look back, it seems like we weren't even the same people that went through those things because our life is so good. We really, I don't know, I guess our plan is just we want to share our stories with our friends, and I guess who'd ever be interested. I think we want to highlight some aspects of mental health. I think we're going to show a lot of our fun, a lot of good times, but I think we'll probably talk a little bit about the things that we've been through or that we're currently going through. Because with your condition, you have a lot of anxiety and stuff, and you're facing your own mortality, and then, from me, I guess, I sound selfish with you're the one going through it, but I have my own stuff that I have to deal with it too. So, and my brother died this year. My dad died this year. My mom died when I was like a kid, but I mean, that was a long time ago, but it's
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Short time. Yeah, I guess what I just want to, my thing is I'd like to, 1, just decompress. And then 2, just talk about mental health some. And because I do it at work anyway, I would intentionally talk to people about my own mental health in hopes that they'll talk too. And you find a lot of people do. And a lot of people are going through a lot of the same stuff. I didn't realize until this week really how little I was actually sleeping and waking up with night terrors and soaked in sweat and stuff. I'm like, and you don't realize it. Like one day you're good and then one day you're not. But when you're not, it's almost like it feels like a too late thing. That's part of the reason I had to step away. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Like a lot of growth.
Oh, yeah. I mean, together, I think the last, just with everything that we've gone through in the past year and 11 months of our marriage alone has been a huge curveball and has challenged us in a good way. I mean, like, a lot of bad has happened, but a lot of really good has happened. And we just said goodbye to our first home. And our first home was not only our first home, but where we got married.
In the kitchen.
In our kitchen by
one of my best friends.
And so we said bye. Like, a lot happened in that house, and we made a lot of cool memories. And
a lot of good neighbors.
Yeah, we just had a lot of fun, and so that's hard to say goodbye to. But looking back as we left, we were talking about how much we've grown together. Like,
we're pretty awesome.
It was pretty bad to begin with. We were not in a good place.
Well, and then we were in and out of the hospital all the time, and
we had a lot.
I was working way too much. That was crazy. So
there's a lot happening. So
I hope somehow we have a positive impact with what we do. It's been very hard for me to accept a lot of this with all the charity and stuff we've been given. stepping away from work because and you're the same way. We've always been people that when we worked, we had 2 jobs, if not 3. So it's a lot for me to try to step back, and for you to like slow down. We're not good at it. We're used to being wide open. So I guess that's kind of my thing. It's you can't, as long as you're looking out your windshield, the rear view doesn't bother you kind of thing. So, well, now the car's stopped, so we got to kind of see. But I think we've grown a lot and gotten a lot stronger from our friends, from our family, from each other. So I think it's only going to be good growth.
Yeah. I think the challenges will be incredible just to see where we are now and where we're going to go. But definitely our goal is to just share our story. Everybody has a unique story. Ours is nothing any more special than anybody else's. It's just unique to us. And our biggest thing is we've been helped so much. And looking back over my entire life, I've been helped time and time again, especially when I didn't deserve it. And, so our biggest thing is if we can in some way help or do something to brighten your day or whatever, if there's like some relief in what we are saying about anything that we ever talk about or whatever, or anything that we ever are able to do in the future, our plan is, and our hope is just to help others in the ways that we've been helped.
So we'll have more videos to follow of like the camper, the dogs, our babies. I love the dogs.
They are children.
They're the best dogs. They're bad, but
you love your kids.
And some of y'all got some bad kids.
Y'all have horrible kids. I've seen them. But our dogs are bad, so we can be that. We can be that way. So we hope that you guys stick around, and I think we're supposed to say subscribe, like, comment, or something.
I don't know. You're doing the
do those
research.
Things. I did do that. So subscribe, like, and comment.
Do what you want. This is America.
Oh yeah, do whatever. I mean, thanks for watching.
Until next time.